Haven't heard much from Tony G so far.
I call.
Makes the call.
Tony G's had good luck with that hand in this game. On Monday night, he flopped trip jacks and raked in almost 200,000.
Ace 9 offsuit for the newly reformed Phil Hellmuth.
Phil thinking about making a move here.
I raised the pot.
12,600.
A raise to 12,600. The loose cannon.
6, right?
Ooh, pair of Cowboys.
If there's ever a time to re-raise, this is it.
12-6.
Yep.
Call.
But just a call.
We have some cannon action over here.
Ernest just called 12,000 cold. Should be sending smoke signals into the sky.
Wow, started something.
He may be trying to set a trap by just calling, but by not re-raising, Ernest giving Doyle and Tony both better odds to call behind him.
Well, you can see Doyle's stack just 50 grand right now.
He's looking at 20% of his stack to call.
Well, no, Tony's going to call it, so I might as well too.
Yeah. I love these big pots.
It's a very loose call from Doyle.
Tony calls.
Wow, what a sick hand this is. 4 ways.
I'm landing on anyway next pot, so it's like a free roll for me.
It's the danger of smooth calling with kings. Ernest has let 3 other players into this pot.
The flop 9-10-9 trip 9s for Hellmuth.
Phil has flopped the Hellmuth out of it. Our loose cannon Ernest is in big trouble if he can't get away from this, and honestly, Chris, I don't see how he'll be able to.
Tony G is checked on over to Phil Hellmuth.
That flop looks like you, doesn't it?
No, Phil, I look like me.
Ernest very confident.
17,000.
Phil bets 17,000.
If you look like me, why you bet so much?
Ernest is actually asking the right question, but isn't looking for an answer.
Wow.
All he can see are those 2 kings.
$36,000.
I love you, Ernest.
I tried again. Well, I just can't.
Doyle folds.
I was gonna raise. I'm so sick.
Tony G's out.
Wow.
This is almost certainly disaster for our loose cannon.
200,000.
What are you going to do if I move in? You going to call?
Phil, of course I have no choice but to, my brother.
You got aces or kings or something, or what?
Man, if I had aces or kings, man, I'd be the man right now, wouldn't I?
This is why this show's so fun.
You're the best.
Boy, oh boy, I don't think I have a choice here. This is so sick. All right, I guess I'm all in.
I call. Kings.
I got 3 9s.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
What were you slow rolling him for?
Here, man.
Maybe at 10 full. I mean, he was so happy.
That was so
That
unreal.
was torture.
I didn't mean to slow roll. Hold on. How many times do you want to deal it?
Oh, hey, thanks for asking me.
3 times?
Yeah, that's, huh?
3 times?
Yeah, run it 3.
3 times.
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, that'll
You
work.
might win one of those 3.
Gee whiz, man.
Wow, and you straddled and everything. That was perfect.
You made it so much before the flop with ace-9.
Our loose cannon has 1 foot out the door.
Gimp.
You want to deal it 4 times?
When you asked him, you're going to call if I go all in, and he said yes, what percentage of you didn't believe that he was given the straight dope there with that little bit left? Wasn't it like
a little
a
bit left? He had
99?
That was like the worst slow. That's one of the worst slow rolls I've seen in
Sick slow
forever.
roll.
No, that's not.
When
a
you
slow
know
roll.
he's going to call because he says it.
You know,
and
Phil Locke, why don't you just stay out of it? Why don't you stay out of it?
Because I'm right here, I
because
felt bad.
you've been so far out of line to me, and every time we've played, and I'm just sick of it. So why don't you just mind your business?
12,600.
But he's right. It was a pretty sick slow roll.
I'm sorry, because I haven't done anything like that in my whole life.
Were you folding? I can't get away from this. The whole speech. The guy's already in.
He's already got 80%
Let
of
Doyle
it.
decide.
Doyle, you're the.
He had
you're
50,000
King
more.
Solomon here.
Did he have 50,000 more? You want to? I'll bet he had at least 40,000
He put
more.
in
You want to bet?
36,000.
I'll bet he had 40 more before you count and look.
74, 74,
What's the difference?
300.
How can he ever have that beat?
You want to deal it 4 times or what?
4 times?
Yeah, it gives you a better chance to
Hey,
win.
damn sure do. Cool. Run them out, baby.
All right, 4 times.
4 times, need 2 kings. Wow, that's about
Or you need
50,
spade,
50.
spade, queen, jack.
Hey, run a jack.
Spade, spade,
Hey, run
yeah.
run a runner.
So we'll see the turn and river 4 times with each pot worth a shade under 50 grand. Run number 1. A jack of hearts.
Queen. Yeah, queen, king.
The river and ace of diamonds. Round 1 goes to Hellmuth.
Phil Hellmuth is filled up and made a full house. He's locked up at least 25% of this pot.
Run 2. The turn. A king.
There we go. Full house. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get me down.
If you're in it twice, you
Get
got
me
your money back.
down. Oh, damn, I said 4 times, though. Damn, didn't I? Holy snap. I got to stand back up now. I thought it was only twice. Come on.
The river's a 3.
15% dog. Ernest has won the second pot.
So that's cool. I'm feeling good right now. Well,
You're still alive. You're still alive.
that's what I'm saying.
Our loose cannon will stick around. Round 3. A 7 of spades.
Everybody's rooting for a spade.
He can now hit a king or a spade to win this run.
Get me down.
The river. It is a spade.
God damn.
Spade, up 2-1.
Hey.
That's loose cannon. He's up 2-1.
Why did you go for 4 times? You went for.
Hey, man, I just thinking of more house, man. What you talking about?
Oh, this is like slow roll. One more time. One more time. Put a king ball out there.
Ernest Wiggins has now won half the pot.
This is the thing right here. This is it right here, man. This is like the action right here.
Hellmuth loves you.
Yeah, I really like it.
Come on, one more. King. One more king.
The final run.
Ernest's odds continue to get worse and worse, but Phil looks sick anyway.
A queen on the turn.
Jack. There's a jack.
You want a jack? That would be
king.
fair.
King or a jack? One time. There's what? 3 jacks left.
Right now.
The final river card. It's a king.
That's real. He hit 3 out of 4. He hit 3 out of 4.
That's
with the worst hand. Why is everyone so happy except Phil? That's what I'm talking about. Huh?
Oh, yeah. That'll work, man.
If you do it once, you lose the whole lot. And every time you did it an extra time, you won a higher percentage of the pot. If you did it twice, 50%.
Phil deserved that. Doing that with ace-9.
Tony, can you please shut up?
The bike's coming.
Hi, he's having fun.
I mean, come on, man. You just want to rub salt in my wound every time. Show some class. Show some class.
But the hand. You're a professional. You're not meant to play like that.
I thought he might have tons full. That's the way I think.
but
Okay. Now you
pre-flop,
want to make fun of me?
You're
That's
a
fine.
professional. Ace-9.
You want to make fun of me? That's fine.
That's worse than King Jack.
When you got so excited, I thought maybe you flopped tons full. That's all. So I mean, these people, they
Would
don't.
have been better off.
These people, he's got
We got a day in. We're part of day again.
We're in the van.
Ask Doyle. Ask Doyle. I mean, this is the way I play poker. So
This is not a good move. You know I'm calling you with ace. What are you doing? You're putting 12% of your chips in.
I put in 74,000 like a 7-1 favorite. What do you want?
Daniel loves that.
That was so funny. Jeez.
You got quartered.
You get all that pretty money, buddy.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Now you're back in the black.
There we go. Thank you, babe.
So for the first time all night.